Warcraft Monday, everybody. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Today I'm going to be reacting to the true story of ISHNU-ALAH guy, Warcraft lore, made by the YouTube channel Nixxiom. And yeah, this is part of the World of Warcraft Mishimana playlist done by Nixxiom. If you guys want to check out my previous reactions to the other Mishimanas, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top here. Just click on it and be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as Nixxiom's YouTube channel, the links are in the description below. Okay, the true story of the ISHNU-ALAH guy. Alright, let's see what this is about. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, ISHNU-ALAH weary.
ISHNU-ALAH. Okay, that's different from what is written here, but okay. What does that mean?
Oh, ISHNU-ALAH weary.
Maybe it's like a night elf word for sorrow or melancholy or something. I don't know.
The true story of the ISHNU-ALAH guy. You may know Ilthalane, the level 4 quest giver in Shadowglen, but do you know where he came from? Well, my friends, today I hope to answer just that.
What's his name? Ilthalane? Okay. Ilthalane. And he's a night elf. Let me also write that down. Okay.
Ilthalane was born to two parents, Aethelwine and Circe, in the city of Suramar long before the War of the Ancients. His father, being a servant to a highborn lord, often lectured his son on the importance of helping others in need, which led Ilthalane to become quite a overly caring child growing up. However...
What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. And these children look like Nightborn. Yeah, but, you know, this was before Suramar was domed in that magical, shield to protect them from the Burning Legion during the War of the Ancients. So why are the children looking like Nightborn now? Okay.
Despite his friendly attitude, Ilthalane was often teased in school due to the fact that, well, he was kind of strange.
And Thoriel?
Here.
Hey, Nixxiom! Wait, what did they call you? Thoriel. Alright. But you're still Nixxiom to me. So. Thoriel. Alright.
Ilthalane?
Oh! ISHNU-ALAH weary teaching lady. The teachers
That is highly inappropriate.
at his school were convinced that Ilthalane was completely fucking insane, and despite their best efforts to calm down the young night elf, his awkward horniness just made everybody really uncomfortable and uneasy. So, with no other choice, the overseer of his school district decided to remove Ilthalane from study, and to put him under the apprenticeship of somebody who was just as big of a slut as he was, Queen Azshara.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nixxiom. Oh gosh.
ISHNU-ALAH, weary servant.
Oh! ISHNU-ALAH, weary queen. The two were perfect for one another, as they both made everybody around them extremely creeped out due to their awkward fetishes. Queen Azshara was into big, fiery, red, corrupted demon men, and
Sargeras.
Ilthalane was into, well, everything. That said, using the funds from being a personal servant to Azshara, Ilthalane built for himself a large BDSM dungeon beneath Suramar City, where he would explore his darkest desires in the darkness. However, one day while Ilthalane was meddling around with some Tuskar from up north, the War of the Ancients began. Azshara had summoned Arkahunk into the world, leading to a massive conflict among the people of Azeroth and the demons of the Twisting Nether. The Tuskar that Ilthalane had brought into his dungeon fled in terror, leaving the poor Night Elf tied up to the table, but that was totally cool because he was into that kind of thing. While the war raged overhead, Ilthalane did everything in his power to survive. He ate the cockroaches that crawled on his forehead, and he drank the water that dripped from the ceiling into his mouth. When at last he had grown so skinny due to his malnourishment, Ilthalane slipped out from his restraints, and he made his way back to the surface of Suramar. What he found was ruin and destruction.
Wait, who's that dancing behind Ilthalane? It looked like the... it looked like oh gosh. I forgot now. Yes, the Lich King. Sorry. It looked like the Lich King behind him.
His family was dead. His friends were dead. And so in horror, he fled into the wilderness, thinking that the world had met its end. It was during this time that the Sundering occurred, splitting apart the known world, leading him to conclude that he was the only survivor. He also concluded that his sex life now was going to be very, very boring. Or would it?
No! Oh gosh. Okay, Nixxiom, I'm not taking this seriously. I'm not taking this seriously. Because for a few moments there, I was taking this seriously. You know, you're going to tell us the story behind Ilthalane. But no, you're not really telling us the story. You're giving us this Meshimina, you know, funny way of making a story about Ilthalane. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Ilthalane, roaming the forests of now modern-day Ashenvale, lived alone for quite some time, until he ultimately came into contact with the handsome-as-fuck night elf he used to go to school with,
Nixxiom!
and Thoriel. And Thoriel, after dealing with Ilthalane's constant flirting, took the weak and feeble elf to the safety of a nearby settlement where the night elves had established themselves since...
I don't think Tyrande is going to accept this guy. Even Malfurion, I just don't see them accepting this guy.
The venturing down from Mount Hyjal. There, Malfurion had begun to teach the first generation of druids, which Ilthalane tried his hand at in order to fit in, but he was cast out pretty quickly because he couldn't handle so many bare-chested men. Then, Ilthalane tried to become a priest in Tyrande's now newly established priesthood of Elune. But he was caught peeping on Tyrande and the other priestesses, so he was kicked out of there too. Nobody could stand Ilthalane, but they had no choice but to deal with him. After all, this was the time when they needed as many hands as they could get in order to rebuild their lost civilization. So, as a community, the Night Elves decided to tolerate the perverted old elf, instead of casting him out of society, like they probably should have done. Anyway.
They're giving him one last chance.
Ilthalane did many odd jobs for a while, working here and there and everywhere, until at last, he ended up being the first Night Elf quest NPC that players encounter when they log into the game. Because, you see, throughout all of these years, if there was one thing that Ilthalane hated and was not into, it was boars and fucking cats. And so, when you log into a Night Elf character, he tells you to kill the living shit out of those bastards all across Shadowglen with a happy little grin on his face.
Go kill some boars and cats.
Why does he hate them, though? Why does he want them dead? I mean, here he is, I don't want to swear. But, you know, he would have intercourse with anything that moves. So why all of a sudden these two specific animals he doesn't want? He wants them dead. Interesting.
And that is how Ilthalane became who he is today. If you are thinking of playing a Night Elf, it would be a very good idea not to get within 5 feet of him, or else you'll regret it.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, guys, that is it with the true story of ISHNU-ALAH guy, Warcraft lore made on the World of Warcraft Mishimana, done by Nixxiom. I don't know what is true and what is entertainment in this video. I don't know. Maybe where he was born, yes, that is true. Who are his parents? That is true. Where he studied in Surama, maybe that is also true. But then his actions and what he's been doing, I think that is completely exaggerated. This is a story concocted up by Nixxiom. I'm not going to take that seriously. The fact that he survived the Great Sundering, that is also true, possibly. That he's stuck in Kalimdor, also true, you know. So yeah, there are some things there that I will take, and then there are other things that I'm just going to throw away. So yeah, it was a complicated, funny storyline, true story of the ISHNU-ALAH guy. Yeah. Queen Ashara as a crazy, you know, woman that also has her own unique sexapades and, you know, her own fetish for demons and stuff like that. I think that's also kind of true. Well, in terms of her wanting power, yes, it's true. You know, anyone, no matter how they may look like, whether it's Sargeras or Akumand or Kill Jaden, you know, she likes them because they have all of this power in them, and yeah, she's attracted to such things. She wants that power too. So at least with that, I can agree with Nixxiom. I can agree, and yeah, it was just a very funny and weird episode. Yeah. Oh, okay. Guys, that is it. That is it. If you want to check out the original video as well as Nixxiom's YouTube channel, the links are in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. And I will see you guys next week. Okay? Bye-bye.